What's up guys, CJ here from Rugby, bringing you a video this week all about the weekly technique of box jumps. So common errors and how to do them right. Box jumps are a great way of building explosive power. It's a good starting point on starting your jump training. It's easier on the body than doing regular jumps and bounds and the like, and all you really need is a box, or you don't even need a box, you just need something to jump on, and then you're pretty much set for doing box jumps. Real easy movement, really beneficial. But what the box jump isn't is it's not a good speed development tool, because when you're developing speed, you're trying to project your force horizontally, especially for rugby when we're doing acceleration. You're trying to do as much horizontal power as possible, not necessarily vertical. Now, you'll see a lot of really powerful guys show really good box jumps, really high box jumps, and that's impressive, but that's more of a result of the power that they've already built. Now, it's also not a guarantee of triple extension. As you can see here from my demo, my foot can already reach above the box anyway, so I can actually just jump without extending at my hips, my knees and my toes. So I can actually almost jump off my heels, or I can jump without extending my hips. Okay, next point is that box jumps aren't a great conditioning tool. If you're doing box jumps and you're really tired, you're not going to get the power benefit whatsoever. You need to be doing them fresh in order to get a power benefit. And if you want to use them as a conditioning tool, there are much safer ways and more efficient ways of doing conditioning. I wouldn't advise it. Box jumps also aren't a really great test. They don't really test how high you can jump, they just test how high you can pick your foot up, and in doing that you're risking a lot of injury. There's a reason that you hesitate so much when you're trying to jump on a really high box, is because you're worried about being injured. Then when you finally do pluck up the courage to jump on that high box, what you do is you develop poor mechanics, probably because you're so concerned about the height of the box. So I wouldn't use box jumps as a test, because you are hugely risking your injury and you're learning poor mechanics. And finally, box jumps aren't a plyometric movement. Plyometrics involve a reaction from your foot or your body hitting the ground and then a rebound effect back up. You're just simply standing and jumping. Now, how can we do box jumps really well? We can dip and then drive as high as we can with the use of an arm swing. We want to make sure that we reach full extension, and we want to land appropriately. So what I mean by landing appropriately is landing softly on the box like you're jumping on a table of glass. And by full extension, I mean that as you drive, your hips, ankles and knees are all reaching as high as you can before landing on the box. A great way of making box jumps more specific to field sport athletes like rugby players is to use double contact box jumps. This means that when you drive down, you're going to pick your feet up off the ground, and then you're going to emphasize that reaction phase and really try and drive up as powerfully as possible. It's much more rugby specific, but other than that, everything is the same as before. So you're going to just dip, and as you dip, you're going to pick your feet up and then drive back onto the box. Thank you for watching, guys. Hopefully this helps. Use this movement in your training if it fits your goals. Remember, you are training, not testing. So don't just jump on as high a box as possible. Make sure you emphasize the movement. And if you have any questions, please comment below.